All right, welcome. My name is Ryan Knight, the founder of Detailing Nights, a mobile waterless car cleaning company that goes to people's houses, cleans their cars on the spot without water, and our plant-based, eco-friendly cleaning supplies. We are a social enterprise that provides youth entrepreneurship training using our company as a model. So you get to run a mini version of our company during the summer. So our next cohort is starting in August. So thank you for joining this info session and looking forward to giving you a bit of background on Detailing Nights and what we're about and seeing if our opportunity to learn how to run your own business is a good fit. So, quick question: who are the Detailing Knights? We are eco friendly, convenient, and we pride ourselves on helping youth in the community because we are designed around young entrepreneurs starting their own social enterprises and being a launching pad of change. So, being a way for you to test out if entrepreneurship is for them, they're able to use our company. And then, based on if it's a fit, we can have a long term relationship, or you could decide to start your own type of company, and we would love to support you in that as well. A little bit about myself: I did start this company back in 2009. Unfortunately, it came after getting laid off from my job just 2 weeks before I was about to get married. And I realized that this was a good time for me to listen to what my dad had kept saying about if you want to control your own destiny, you should become an entrepreneur. If you want to be rich, you should start a business. So I figured, hey, let me start this company. And thanks to my family and my wife, where we did still end up getting married, and we are now married with two children, I was able to go back to school to Sheridan College. And it was great timing because I had been, I would say, drifting through my college career, and starting the business helped me really focus. And that accounting diploma that I was going for, I was then able to connect what I was learning to the actual business. And now, almost over 10 years later, I was inducted into the Sheridan College Pilon School of Business Hall of Fame. So entrepreneurship really was a catalyst for me to be able to stay connected to Sheridan and now be inducted into their Hall of Fame. One also thing I'm really proud of is being co-founder of ACBN, the Afro Caribbean Business Network, founding board member of the Peel Learning Foundation, and a current board member of the Mississauga Board of Trade. So a bit of, oh, let me go back. Yes, let me go back. So the reason we're here is talking about the youth entrepreneurship program that we run. So during the summer, we're able to work with students that might be having a difficult time finding a job, or thinking that entrepreneurship might be something they would love to get into and start their own business, but might not have an idea just yet. We're able to work with youth to give them our company and give them an opportunity to then learn about starting a business. One thing I always say is that it is not easy. It is something that during the summer you're going to be tested. You're going to hear people say no. You're going to maybe have customers talking about your, like, the car that you cleaned and wanting a better job, or pointing out things that you might miss. There's always things that you have to deal with as an entrepreneur, and this is a way to experience it without fully jumping in and having to start a business to really build your lifestyle around. It's the best time to think about starting a business when you're still in school, or you still live with your parents, or it's really early on, so you can test it out and see if it's something that you actually want to do. I remember driving on the 410 in Brampton and being stuck in traffic, and then a parent calling me, one of my friends calling me and saying that their son had so much potential, and she felt like it was being lost just working at a fast food restaurant where he was making, I think, just under $200 a month because it was part time. He was able to go through our program and started earning over $500 a week in a short amount of time, because again, our program is just in the summer, but the potential was there. And I always proud of Danae. He was one of our graduates, I think close to 8 years ago, and always remembering his story because now he was able to go to a dental school and use starting a business as a launching pad to his career. So even if you don't become an entrepreneur fully, it's still great to have these skills. And really, you're going to have a lot of graduates with you when you finish school. So now this puts you above your graduating class because you can put this on your resume and it looks a lot better than just volunteer hours. Over the years, we've been able to work with some amazing companies ranging from Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and doing car wash fundraising events with News Talk 1010, and even working with some of the dealerships around the city, and including some of the car share companies like Enterprise and Zipcar. But we were able to build these relationships because of our pillars. We are environmentally conscious, so we believe we can build a business that is eco-friendly. We are community focused. We believe we can build a business that not only makes money but supports the community in a positive way. And that's what makes us social entrepreneurs. We care about the environment, we care about the community, and we're still making money so that we're able to be sustainable and keep the business going. So in 2025, we have expanded to a few different locations. We have targeted 10 by next year to be fully operational in. And so, whichever city that you live in, there's probably a full time detailer that would be your support arm. So you're not out there just on your own. You'd be working to learn, but then also supported by our core detailing staff. And also, we do sell franchises now. So being able to look long term, if this was something that, hey, the summer program was great and you want to work with us long term, we have positions available and also opportunities to run a territory in the future as well. So to give you a bit of a breakdown on the summer program, so we do a set of training, which is 5 days, and we do a module a day, which is about 2 hours. So that's usually Monday to Friday. So the 5 modules, we go through the training. So that would be the first week of August, where we're doing training, but you're also getting homework so that you're getting up and started. And then during August, there's 4 weeks of operation time. So that first week is training and you're operating. And then the last 3 weeks, it's more check ins, but you're operating. So to give you an idea of what the modules look like, so module 1 is really digging deep into the entrepreneur mindset. So understanding more about the summer opportunity, why it's important to start a business, what mindset is needed, and again, the earning potential that you'd be able to have for that the August month. Module 2, we dig deeper into what it's like to actually start a business. So the administrative side of it, registering your business and doing your bookkeeping, understanding customer service, and of course, how to process payments. Module 3, we do an overview of the different marketing that we're going to be doing throughout the month. So touching on what revenue goals you would have, really marketing 101, whether it's online with our websites and Facebook pages, Instagram accounts, and other social media strategies, and also offline, talking to people in person, printing flyers and delivering them, going to networking events, and being part of our car wash events, sometimes our fundraisers or events at different companies. So module 4, we go do an overview of the car cleaning way that we detail cars. As I mentioned earlier, we are waterless. So we would show you how we do the exterior of a car without water, how we do the inside of the car, and explain how our process is different than traditional detailers. And also, our student program isn't our full-fledged detailing with steam cleaning and shampooing. It is more of a streamlined service. So learning what that includes so that you're not promising to do like a full steam clean and shampoo when you're just doing like a standard clean. So understanding the differences and when you might need help from our core detailing team. And then getting ready to launch. So looking through all of the items that are needed. We have an entrepreneur package that you get, which includes all of your items, some of the marketing materials, and then we would create a plan for those next 3 weeks, what the activities are, and then making sure that we have those accountability sessions scheduled. So we're checking in, seeing how the week went, and then preparing for or strategizing for the week to come. So to give you an idea of what comes in these packages and how we're able to support you in starting this, the micro franchise, you get the supplies where the waterless car wash, you get the multi-purpose refills, which is the cleaners, the plant-based cleaners that we use, the carpet and upholstery cleaner, the leather and vinyl products, the tire shine, spray bottles. I have to add in glass cleaner in here. You get that as well, and the microfiber cloths. Typically, that is valued at $382.62, 63 cents. Some of the equipment that you'd be getting is the vacuum, extension cords, step ladder, brushes and toothbrushes, painter's brushes for different areas of the car, pet stone that helps us get out pet hair, and applicator sponges, which costs about $205.51. And then the marketing supplies. So you get the promotional flyers, you get business cards that have your name on it, you get a lawn sign, you get a branded T-shirts, and the garbage bags I should be put in the supply section. But you also get a hat, and that typically costs $178.99. So the entire entrepreneur package, if somebody was to come to Detailing Nights and say, you know what, I want to run a zone, this is how much it costs to get up and running, plus the admin fee and the license, which is just under 15,000. But we're able to put that all together for only $500. And the great thing is that $500 is sponsored. So we're able to work with an organization, the Afro-Caribbean Business Network. So the $500 that it costs to get you up and going, it is actually sponsored. So we're able to support you in covering these costs so that you're able to start a business working with us. And so the next steps after questions, typically the training does have a cost to it, but because of the sponsorship, when you go through training, you actually get paid the $50 instead of having to pay $50. So we're able to, if you survive and go through the 5 days of training, you get paid the initial $50, and then we're able to get you your kit that is sponsored as well. So you don't have to pay the 500, that's covered. And that kit you're able to operate throughout the month. So, and again, I'm gonna reiterate, it's not an easy program. When you go through entrepreneurship and starting a business, it's gonna be difficult. There's gonna be times that you're challenged. All I always say is the success is in not quitting. If you choose to go through the training and you choose to do the program in the summer, I encourage you to stick with it. You'll learn a lot. Even though it's difficult, it's worth it. So I do want to pause there and then open it up for questions. So let me stop sharing. All right. So I did want to open it up for questions just to see if there was anything that comes right to mind. Actually, let me stop recording real quick.